Hello everyone, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. We are doing the next 7 days. So what you need to know for the next 7 days, what messages your spirit guides have for you. I have here 3 different crystals. They're going to represent each group. So we have the first group is a carnelian. The second group is malachite. And the third group is clear quartz. All right. So we'll get started with group number 1, which is represented by this beautiful carnelian. It's a very earthy stone. It's in its it's early morning. It's in its raw form. So it's kind of like, I feel like in the next 7 days, this is about you really grounding in something. And I feel as though there also might be an opportunity for you to kind of look at your life or get more grounded, or explore your options as well as coming to my mind. But also there's something about you being truthful and honest with yourself as well. I'm also seeing different kind of signposts as well. So this is an indication from spirit that perhaps you're looking at options. Now this could be options in regards to study, it could be options in regards to life direction, it could be options in regards to different kind of projects or pursuits. For some of you, you might be planning, but there's like different kind of signposts or different directions. You might be looking at areas you want to move, or whether you want to move. Please take it where it resonates for you, in whatever area of life this may resonate for you. So I feel like you could be looking at different options this week in the next 7 days. So let's have a look. I've got the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards, and we're just going to get a message from these cards from your guides. And I may get different messages for each and every one of you, so please just take what resonates. We have here romantic partner. So this week as well, you may be looking at options in regards to romance. You may be going on a special date. There may be somebody who's asking you out. There may be a focus on your relationships in the next 7 days. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be with friendships. This could be with family. Or it could be with a business partner as well. But I do feel like as well that if you are already in a particular relationship, I feel like in the next 7 days there is a focus. Maybe you're looking at directions within this partnership. Maybe you're looking at it's funny, I'm getting renewing vows, but that doesn't have to be for someone watching. It could be renewing vows, or maybe you're looking at that, but it could be kind of like making a decision about where the relationship's going, or deciding to move to the next level within your relationship, or maybe you are kind of looking at moving in together, or you're looking at what's the word for it? Looking at kind of leveling up your relationship in some way. So I feel like this is a focus for you. If you're single, there could be an opportunity here for you this week where someone is coming into your reality, someone who maybe, I'm also getting for someone here, there's someone that you have a crush on, someone that you're really interested in. I feel like this is somebody who's very strong, very headstrong, I'm hearing, but there's someone who's very well dressed. I feel like this is somebody who is very kind of like, they're very traditional as well. Like, I feel like there's somebody who might open the door for you. There's someone who's quite romantic as well. I feel like there's somebody who wants to treat you, somebody who wants to, it maybe even be like they want to buy you a drink, or they want to do something courteous or nice to show their affection for you, all right? Or this could be a message about you doing this for someone else. You kind of taking up an opportunity, or asking someone out, or doing something nice for someone else. All right, so this is a message about that. But there is something around partnerships for you all in the next 7 days, which is really interesting. You could also be kind of looking at the type of partner you want if you're not in a relationship, or the type of friendships that you want in your life, because I did see the signpost from Spirit. So you could be looking at the direction in regards to this, you know. And Spirit's kind of bringing up, like, if you are wanting a particular person in your life, and I feel like this is more in regards to if you're looking at manifesting a relationship, perhaps you could have a look at, like, what kind of direction, what kind of relationship are you looking for? What are the qualities in the person that you are looking for, okay? It's interesting as well, because I also get the sense here that your guardian angel is watching over you and your partnership as well. If you are in a partnership and you're having some struggle and you're kind of like wondering, because they're showing me the scales. So for some of you watching, like, I'm seeing the scales. It's like trying to weigh up options around this relationship. I don't know if there's indecision, whether there is like trying to I'm even getting like trying to find the time. So for some of you, there's something around trying to find the time to spend more time together. But for others of you, I'm also getting that kind of, you know, where are things going? Where are things leading to? So if that is the case, I feel like your guardian angels are helping you and your partner to kind of get some clarity here, or to kind of smooth the ground out here, so that you can kind of like see more clearly what decision you want to make. All right, so I am getting different messages. Please just take what resonates for you in your situation. Let's see what other cards we have. Next 7 days, please. Next 7 days for group 1. There we go. We have family harmony. So in the next 7 days, you know, we're talking about partnerships here. And I said it could be friendships, could be a partner, could be family. I see if there's been any struggles, if there's been any difficulties, I can see harmony coming into these relationships. And you really, as I said, looking at the direction, looking at where things can change, looking at how you can make a difference within your relationships as well. And I see, you know, as I said, I can see your guardian angel helping you to kind of smooth things out, helping you to see clearly, perhaps in what you can kind of, how you can grow yourself, what changes you can make, but also helping your partner or family member or whoever this is, helping them with the clarity as well, and seeing which direction to go. All right. And I get this sense, like with the blue energy as well, I get in this card, it's kind of like, again, I get the kind of the third eye. It's kind of seeing, there's a lot of clarity. Like, I know I keep repeating this, but it's kind of like I'm getting that sense of really seeing things for the way they are as well, and really weighing those options up, which is going to be really good. I'm also seeing here the child on the lady's back here, which signifies it could be, for some of you who have children may be a focus this week as well. Perhaps there is like spending more time with your children. Perhaps there's kind of like trying to, maybe you've been trying to juggle. Maybe your child is wanting your attention a little bit more this week. So I can see that being a focus as well. Also, the child can represent the inner child. So perhaps there's been some inner child kind of patterns or healing that's coming up this week as well. So just be aware of that. All right, let's see what other messages we have for you, group 1. Next 7 days. Okay, so we have a new location, and I was talking about, for some of you, maybe looking at moving to a new location. You may be looking at where again, this kind of comes back to looking at the location within your partnerships and your relationships, where they're going, where they're leading. So it's all about kind of, for you in the next 7 days, there's a lot of kind of reviewing, I want to say, and looking at the direction wherever this may resonate for you. And it's kind of like, where do you want to, I want to ask the question too, where is it that you want to be within these relationships or within your life in general? And it's kind of like you looking at making changes. I do see the butterflies here. I also see 3 butterflies. So this can signify new beginnings. This can signify transformation and change. And it doesn't have to be something large. This could be something very small or little changes that you can make in order to get to where you want to go. It's almost like I see this fairy here, and she's on this leaf. To me, it looks like a boat. So I also want to say, I get that kind of 6 of Swords energy of like moving on from something difficult, moving on from something stressful, moving on from an idea or something from the past as well, because she is looking backwards. So maybe you're deciding to move on from something or someone here and making changes. And I do see the waters in this card being quite calm. So I see a lot of calm, and waters do indicate emotion. So if there has been any difficulty or stress recently, I do see you taking steps to kind of calm yourself and be in a better state of mind, be in a better state of your energies in regards to your emotions. And this is helping clear things up for you. It's also around that color blue. This color in this card, it feels a little bit lighter in blue. This makes me think about the throat chakra. And so again, this is like you getting to the truth, you getting clear about what you want, and you moving in that direction. And it's like there's also something here about reflection. So again, reflecting and making decisions. All right, let's have a look. Next 7 days. Okay. So the next card we have for you is environmental awareness. So what I get with this environmental awareness is that this could be some guidance from your guides to be really aware of your environment, and being very observant in the next 7 days, because this is going to help you with your clarity as well. This is going to help you to make some decisions, and also it's about being in the present moment. And it's interesting because to me it looks like she's holding a eagle here, and to me eagles represent a higher perspective, seeing things from a much higher perspective. So I feel as though being observant is going to allow you to see whatever's happening in your life in a higher perspective, and that is also going to help you to make some decisions as well. I really get the energy with the fairy in this card. It's almost like she's being very discerning. So there's also a message around discernment here. I want to say as well, what's coming to my mind is trusting your instincts, group number 1. So really trust yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the decisions you make. And, as I said, your guardian angel is standing by you and helping you, all right? They're supporting you, your guides. Ask for that support. Be open to that. Be open to what they're showing you, because it really is kind of leading you into like much more calmer state, emotionally and also mentally, which is really good. Let's see what other messages. Might get... Oh, I've got 3 cards. I think that'll be enough. All right, so what do we have here? What's next, Spirit? We have feeling safe. Okay. We have making new friends. And we have here a vacation. So you could also be looking at going on a vacation. This can also talk about you just taking some time to like just be in your environment. And again, it's like observing. It's like when you take the time to stop, when you take the time to breathe, when you take the time to just be. it's like you can see your options much more clearly, group number one. Also, if you've been having any difficulty or you have been wanting new friends, I do see there may be a new friend coming your way. This comes back to this card back here that we had in the very beginning. So again, this could be a new person, a new friend, someone new coming in this week that you're going to find a nice kind of refreshing change for you as well, I'm hearing, and a really beautiful friendship. And if this is like a romantic partner, if this is somebody that you're already in a relationship, I feel like you're going to it's like become more deeper in your connection, perhaps have some heartfelt conversations. And if this is a new person, this is somebody who you are going to kind of build a friendship with as well, which is really, really good. And it's someone that you're going to feel safe with. I also want to say that if you are coming across new people, new environments, and I want to say that you can feel safe in this, all right? And that you are protected in these connections. Perhaps you didn't feel secure in certain connections or with certain people in the past, but I feel like you're moving on from that, group number one. You've learned a lot, and now you can feel safe, that you are very discerning, because we did have the card about, and I was talking about discernment. So you have that discernment, so you can make the right choices for yourself in regards to making friends, business partners, family members, relationships. You have that discernment, group number one. Yeah, she's holding that sword here, so she can see the truth. She can see clearly. All right. So let's see. I don't know. I feel like there's one more card. I feel like there's one more. Last message for group number one, please. Miracle healing. Beautiful. So a situation is being healed here for you in the next 7 days, group number one. So they're the messages I have for you. I want to send you so much love. Hope you have a beautiful 7 days. Much love. Bye for now. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. We're looking at the next 7 days, and you chose this beautiful malachite crystal. Malachite crystal is really good for healing the heart chakra in particular. Perhaps some of you have been kind of healing from some sort of heartbreak or some sort of difficult situation here. You might have, I'm also getting the message for some of you, you may have felt like betrayed in the past for some reason, or you might have betrayed yourself in some way. I feel like this week, in the next 7 days, there could be a forgiveness, all right? Forgiveness for self, compassion. That's what's coming up. I'm also seeing the color pink, which is also in regards to the heart chakra. Now, I just want to let you know that these are general messages, so please just take what resonates. I do tend to get different messages for different people, so just relate it to your situation. So yeah, I do feel like I'm seeing green, I'm seeing pink. So a lot of healing, a lot of love, a lot of peace. We want to, it's like harmony through the heart, okay, I want to say. And sending love to yourself, group number two, because you are love. You are love, group number two. So I want to say a focus on self-love in the next 7 days. All right, let's have a look. We've got the healing with the fairies cards. So let's have a look at what your spirit guides want to say for the next 7 days for group number two. Okay, quite a few cards dropped out, so I'm just going to shuffle these ones and we'll see what message is next for you. All right, this card came up in the last group, and this card says environmental awareness. Let's have a look. I'm just going to tune into this card because I feel as though it's a different message for you in this group. I feel as though It's kind of like coming down to my solar plexus, down to my stomach area. So I don't know if some of you have been having some issues around your stomach. Perhaps you've been having issues with something that you're eating as well. So just make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Just make sure that you are eating healthy food, because Spirit's kind of bringing that up to me. Fruits, vegetables, lots of natural food. If you can eat organic, eat organic. I just want to lift your vibration. That's what I'm feeling, because you're kind of going through a healing at the moment. So I want to lift your vibration. So make sure that what you're putting in your body is good for your body. If you can move your body. But there's definitely a focus on your health in the next 7 days, but it's not like there's anything really bad. It's just that more so it's like looking after yourself, nurturing yourself and your physical body. Remember, it's all part of like mind, body and spirit. And so there is that focus on also, don't forget your physical body and tending to your physical body. All right. Some of you may be looking at a kind of toning up, or you might be looking at going to the gym, or you might be looking at kind of like some sort of fitness regime. For some of you, it just seems like the spotlight is on your health, your healing as well. All right, so just be aware of that. With the environmental awareness card as well, as I was saying in the last group, I kind of get the feeling about being aware of your environment, and taking the time. I want to say for you is get outdoors a little bit more if you can. I don't know if someone's watching if you're in the snow, because as I said that, I just kept seeing like white snow everywhere. Where I'm living right now, it's winter. Yeah, it's winter. But I don't live in the snow. So it looks really pretty, I just want to say. So yeah, enjoy that. But yes. All right, let's have a look at the next card for you. For group number 2. All right. Feeling safe. This also came up in group number 1. So, just had to pause here. I feel as though take a pause in the next 7 days on something. I want to say, before, they're showing me a frog, all right? And to me, frogs represent taking a leap of faith, all right? So I feel like just before you take a leap, your spirit guides are asking you to pause this week, all right? Before you make a decision, before perhaps you speak, before you take a chance on something, group number 2, please just take a breath, and just feel into it first. What I mean is just before, like particularly if it's before you speak, because they're bringing that up again, just choose your words wisely. And if it's some opportunity, it's just about kind of, do you really want to take this step? Is it right for you? Does it feel right for you? I'm not saying that this decision isn't right or this opportunity isn't something to take, but it just may mean it needs a little bit of reflection first. There may be kind of a signing of a document, so check your documents thoroughly, make sure everything's in line, make sure all agreements are suitable to you, because it just feels like I need to make sure all of the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Okay, so really make sure that you are taking that time to pause before taking a leap on something, or before saying yes to something, or before signing a document this week. The next message I have here is the inner child. This doesn't surprise me coming up, because I've been talking about your healing, and this fairy, she's holding a teddy bear here. So there may be some inner child healing coming up this week. And so if you use crystals, crystals may be comforting, but whatever's going to comfort you, whatever's going to nurture you, all right, this week is going to be very important. And, you know, often teddy bears, if you give them a cuddle, they give you that sort of comfort, but you don't have to use that, of course. It's just there's a message here around the inner child. For some of you who may have children as well, maybe they're feeling like they need extra comfort and extra nurturing. I feel like there's a person watching that your child's very sensitive. I'm seeing them kind of crying a lot. For another child, I'm seeing them teething. There's a lot of teething. So you might be quite stressed as well, and just feeling like a little bit depleted, a little bit tired. So just take the time to rest where you can. But also, if this is to do with your inner child, take the rest where you can. Honor yourself, honor your healing, honor what's coming up for you, because that is truly love. It's self-love, okay? And I do see a lot of clouds in this picture, which to me represent thoughts, okay? So be gentle with yourself this week. Next card we have is a new location. It's so interesting. Oh, I had to look at the other card as well. I felt like it had to come together. And it's interesting because this also came up in group number 1. And this is the family harmony and new location. So I want to say this must be a bit of a collective energy at the moment where we're focusing on perhaps our relationships, our healing, our growth. There's a child in this picture as well. So as I said to you, I feel like for some of you there is a focus around your children this week, but also if this is not, if you don't resonate with that, then it could be your family members. Perhaps it's your nieces or nephews, or some sort of family member around you. Maybe some family member around you is having some difficulty. You may be lending a hand. You may be caring for someone else who's healing. You might be taking a trip to help that person, looking after them, lending a hand here. But also if this is the inner child, then this is you kind of healing and bringing harmony to yourself, and sending yourself, like, be compassionate, all right? I also want to say though, I'm getting another kind of message here that keep following your inner light. And I feel like more than a new, like, now some of you could be kind of, you know, as I said, traveling to help someone or something. I also kind of get the feeling of inner journey here is what I'm getting with these cards, and bringing harmony to yourself, all right? Let's see what other messages. Group number 2, please. I don't know if some of you are feeling a bit of restriction, because that's kind of a message that's coming up. And the guidance I have here for you is Spirit saying to untie yourself. Start untying yourself, group number 2. And what does this mean? It means releasing yourself from something. All right, whether this is a mental process, whether this is a situation, it's untying the situation, perhaps having a little more deeply at to where this comes from, if this is an emotional issue that's coming up for you, or whether this is kind of a conflict that has arisen, because we did talk about in the beginning of your reading about pausing before speaking. So if there is some sort of conflict situation, or whether this is someone says something that triggers you, taking a moment to kind of go within and reflecting before speaking helps you to kind of get clarity, because I feel like there could be a trigger, and this trigger's coming from the inner child. So that's why Spirit's asking you to kind of look within, and this will kind of bring more harmony to the situation than reaction, if you know what I mean. Whoa, all my cards just kind of like flipped, but one came out on its own. Yeah, and it's interesting because we got gentle here, and we're just talking about conflict. This could be, you know, inner conflict as well, but it's like being gentle with the situation, all right? Being gentle. Oh, interesting. It's not that card. My apologies, but definitely I feel that. I feel like that's part of the message as well. But this card is also, this card's vacation. And I feel like with new location, with the vacation as well, like for some of you might be taking a trip, but kind of like I feel as though this is more an inward journey. It also could represent just spending time outdoors, spending time somewhere new, exploring your local area, doing something different this week, all right? Next card we have is Follow Your Dreams. If you're not getting enough sleep, because I feel for some of you you're getting a broken sleep, so there's a message here about resting where you can. For some of you as well, if this is to do with a child that's kind of keeping you up at night, rest where you can. Also, I want you to kind of look at your dreams, because I feel like this will let you know where the inner child healing is as well. There's also a message here about doing some meditation before you go to sleep, or just maybe having a nightly routine where you kind of rest yourself, because I feel like for some of you, and just as I'm saying that, there's this noisy truck, so there's a lot of noise in your head before you go to sleep. So take the time to clear that noise and kind of drop into your heart, just so that you're not kind of overwhelmed with the thoughts of the day, particularly if you have a big to-do list, because I feel like maybe writing before you go to sleep, just a mind dump is what I'm getting, mind dump, so that you can relax, so that you can get sleep. It just wants, the mind is just kind of going a little bit crazy. Not that you're crazy, it's just the mind just goes, you get to bed at night and it's like everything from the day is just in the forefront of your mind. So we want to get that clear before you go to sleep. I feel like that's going to help you a lot, all right? And one last message for group 2. One last message. Yes, look inside yourself. As I said, I do feel, I hope you can hear me because there's a noisy truck there. Look inside yourself this week, and what is it that is triggering you? Why is it triggering you? Where can you send love to yourself, group number 2, because there is a lot of healing this week. All right, so honor that. And I feel like you're going to free yourself. It's almost, remember, did I say untie yourself? I did. In this card, it looks very kind of messy, right? And the healing process is a messy journey. But it's a beautiful journey, because once you've untied yourself from all of the mess or chaos, whatever it is, once you've untied all of that, you then free, you break free, and you can then elevate, and it's such a really good feeling. So I feel like you're going to end the week with a lot more, feeling a lot more free, feeling a lot less tied down, a lot less restricted, whether this is physically, mentally, spiritually. Take it where it resonates, but I feel as though you are going to feel a sense of relief by the end of the next 7 days. So that is the messages I have for you, group number 2. I want to send you so much love. Thank you for tuning in. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the clear quartz, which is a beautiful, I love this clear quartz. It's got a few little termination points there, which is really lovely. The word that's coming to me for you in the next 7 days is connections. So I do feel like these beautiful kind of moments for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean with people, but it just seems like beautiful moments. And I don't know how to put this, Spirit. It's kind of like, and for each and every one of you, it's going to be different. So I just want to let you know, take what resonates. And this is a timeless reading. But it feels as though there's special moments in the next 7 days that are going to make you smile, that are going to kind of make you happy, that's going to fill your heart. So it's really, really beautiful. And I feel this is connecting to the whole as well, connecting to higher consciousness as well. So I don't know, some of you may be meditating more, you may be doing more journeying with spirit, you may be looking at you may be it's interesting because what's coming up to me as well is you may be looking at kind of workshops or looking at gaining more information or gaining more research. For some of you, I feel like you might be following your passions, what lights you up, what intrigues you. It's almost like I've got a thirst. I've got a thirst for knowledge. I've got a thirst for life. I've got a thirst for fun as well. I am seeing a celebration around you as well in the next 7 days, or news, good news that's coming in. Perhaps this is good news in regards to a celebration, or good news in regards to an outcome that you've been wanting. So this is really good news. Yeah, it just feels really happy. Like I feel really happy. I feel really light. I just feel wholesome. There's a sense of wholesomeness, if that makes any sense. There's also something coming full circle for you in the next 7 days. So there's a completion here, and I feel like this is a relief for you. You could have been manifesting as well, because I am seeing like a vision board, writing, whatever it is. You've been manifesting something. Some of you have been working with candles. This is helping. This is working, Spirit saying. Keep positive, keep going, keep moving. You could be very creative this week as well, because you are in a really good energy. I feel that you're very creative. Creativity doesn't have to necessarily mean doing art or anything like that. It could do for you, but it also could be just feeling like very optimistic. A lot of new ideas coming your way, and this could help open more doors for you, new opportunities for you, new growth for you. You know, this creativity is you. You're always creating. All of us are creating all the time. We're creating our life. All right. So I see you kind of navigating in the next 7 days your kind of ship. You being the driver of your own ship. You taking leadership in your life. I feel you being very confident. I see you being very attractive as well. All right. You may be, some of you might be getting your nails done. You might be getting a beard trim. I just see you kind of wanting to, you might be changing your wardrobe. You may be going shopping. There's something about you feeling more confident, and you kind of wanting to show that to the world and the people around you as well. There's also a lot of butterflies in this picture. So there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of just openings for you, a lot of flow for you. And I feel like Spirit's kind of giving me this image of like, what do you want? Because you can kind of bring that in, especially when you're in this openness and this flow. You can bring so much towards you, group number 3. It's so positive. So go for it. Go for it. Go for gold. Take that lead, group number 3, because you are in an amazing energy. Use it to your benefit. If you've been wanting to work on any projects, go. You've got the go ahead. If you're wanting to move in a direction, you've got the go ahead. I feel like that if you have a job interview, I feel like this is going to be very positive for you. Just be in your element, because you are shining, you're being seen, you're being noticed. For some of you, there's something about you being noticed. Somebody's noticing you. All right, group number 3, next 7 days. All right, we have some quiet time. I'm just looking and tuning into the card as well. With this card saying quiet time, I feel like just there may be a lot kind of, it might be very busy this week. There might be a lot of on your to-do list. There might be also with all the kind of the ideas and the creativity, it's like, where do I start? Like I feel as though you're kind of like raring to go. It's almost like you're the bird who has just got its wings and you're ready to fly. There's a lot of that kind of movement, a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion. So take some quiet times amongst this beautiful energy that you have. But there's just this sense of real gratification is what I'm getting as well. I want to say to you within this card is this card kind of like the waters kind of look dark. And so I want to say in the past, I feel as though perhaps maybe there was stagnancy, maybe there was maybe you had kind of your creativity was blocked in some way, but now that's opening up. You can see the waterfall in the background, so it's like that new flow of creativity is going to clear those waters for you. So if you've been feeling blocked, if you've been feeling stagnant, if things haven't been moving, now it's going to start moving for you because of this beautiful energy you're in. So again, there's this message this week is very, very powerful for you, setting your intentions, setting your manifestations, working on your projects, getting things done. Yes, the waters are flowing for you. There's momentum here. Momentum is the key word. All right, we have kindness. This message of kindness has been coming up in all of the groups. So, and this is a message pretty much not just for the next 7 days. This is for everyone all the time. Be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. All right. But what's really standing out for me in this picture is this little bunny. And she's holding the bunny. So I want to say, to me, bunnies can represent comfort as well, because they're often fluffy and like they feel good. But there's also this sense of, with the bunny, is like their fertility. It's the creativity. And she's holding on to that. So don't hold on to your ideas. All right. This is the week. This is the time for you to actually take that opportunity. Take that idea and run with it. All right. And believe in yourself. Believe in your potential, group number 3. Too many cards. Group number 3, next 7 days. Oh, look at that. Inner power. Yeah, believe in yourself. That's what I was saying. And you can see the moon there. Intentions. All right? And make a wish. Make a wish this week. You can see her wishing upon a star. Believe that you can manifest something beautiful for yourself. Oh, I love this. The universe wants to bless you. The universe wants to hand you this wish. You deserve it. Group number 3, don't back down. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. I feel like I can keep saying this. So they want to bless you. Your spirit guides want to bless you. They're handing you a blessing, but you need to take that. You need to take that step, okay? All right, yes, look at that, because you have a new opportunity coming your way. So something knocks on your door in the next 7 days. Take the opportunity. Believe in yourself, all right? Because it's going to be such a great opening for you. And if this is not in the way of someone offering something, I feel as though this is about you kind of creating those opportunities for yourself, setting those intentions. As I said, this energy is really, really good for you in the next 7 days. And look at the back card, happily ever after. Right? This is you creating your happily ever after, your journey, what you want, your personal power, all in love. Like I feel as though you have pure intentions. And Spirit saying to me, come from pure intention. All right, because that is the place we manifest from, is pure intention. And if it's on your path, it opens for you. it's when we try to struggle, it's when we try to kind of go against, like we try to hold on to something that we think we need, or it comes from the mind. It's more about coming from the heart, what you truly want. Sometimes we try to hold on to something from the past, or some sort of idea that we think it's kind of coming from ego instead of coming from what you're truly wanting. And it's kind of like, I hope that I'm kind of expressing this correctly, but it's kind of like we know what we want. But sometimes we can hold ourselves back from that. So don't hold yourself back from it, because you're deserving and worthy of it. And look, we had earlier in the reading, sorry, I got the sun in my eyes. I just want to grab this card. As I said, in this picture here, you can see the waters are kind of dark, and you can see the waterfall that's coming in to clear those waters. And here in your happily ever after, look at those waters. Look at the horse. The horse's power. And this is a unicorn. It's connected. You're highly connected to spirit this week. Your wisdom. You know, it's very bright card here. So go for it. This is a great week for it, okay? So that is the messages I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I want to send you so much love. Bye for now.